What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video and welcome to my morning routine. Now, every single day I've been starting the days relatively the same ever since I officially lost my job. So I'll get up around 8 o'clock, go right to my board and kind of write my to-do list. Right at the end of the board, I did write down 3 things I'm grateful for. We're in the middle of a blizzard today. It is like minus 20 degrees Celsius. So today I'm grateful for shelter, I'm grateful for warmth, and I'm grateful for the fucking gyms because I hope to God they open next week because, I mean, shit's going down. So we're gonna finish this cardio, just 30 minutes. And we're gonna do some high intensity interval training. So 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Then we're gonna cook some breakfast. And then it's time to get this day started. We have some egg whites, 1 whole egg. We have some oatmeal. I actually ran out of fruit, so I'm gonna have to go get some fruit today. But I usually sit down around 9 o'clock every single day and I spend 30 minutes looking into a stock that interests me. Now, my goal is to get into real estate. I'm working very hard to raise enough capital so I can invest in real estate and housing and business complex and so on. But a lot of us are not at that level where we have enough capital to do so. So I decided to take a lot of my extra money and put it into the stock market. Now, personally, I'm not into trading. I'm not into options. I'm not into puts. I don't know that much about the stock market. So take this with a grain of salt, what you will. This is not financial advice. But I've built a stock portfolio so far that have profit around $8,000 to $12,000 based on electric car charging companies and healthcare. I love healthcare. I'm in healthcare. So I'm invested in about 5 healthcare companies. For example, one is working on a portable ultrasound to go in ambulances so they can ultrasound people on the actual site. A few others are working on different COVID medicines and so on. So I do most of my investing into healthcare and into electric car charging companies because I physically can't buy enough shares of Tesla, for example. What I love about doing this is that usually it hovers exactly the same, but by chance, if one of these car charging companies gets a big deal, or one of these healthcare companies end up breaking through medicine, you make a really good profit with not crazy high risk. So we're gonna eat breakfast, we're gonna start up this, and I'll see you guys a little bit later.
1 hour later.
Yo.
What is up? Well, there's a few things I'm working on right now, but the biggest thing is I'm trying to make for things that you can't talk about on YouTube.
The former CrossFit media guy, Savan Matosian, is the guy who did all the CrossFit documents. He was the director of their but I'm pretty sure you wouldn't need an app made. Getting an app made is like fucking so much work, man.
Alright, man, have a good one. I just got off a business call. I mean, this is like in the super beginning stages. I'm hoping to have this up and ready sometime around June. I'm talking to like 6 different people right now, getting all the information. And one of the biggest things that I've always done is I always rush into something. I get an idea and I rush in. I get an idea and I rush into something. And as I'm getting older, I realize that you can push this off 2, 3, 4 months as long as you're working for those 2, 3, 4 months. Don't just push it off to be like, no, I can't do that right now, or no, I don't want to do that right now, but push it off so you can get all the information possible to make the absolute best decision. Like, the best part of my day is being able to cross off some of your to-do lists. So far we've finished our cardio. We've looked into the stock that I wanted to invest in. Now, the stock was not the play. It ended up getting a tad too expensive. I didn't want to invest that much, and there was no massive merge opportunities or things that they were looking on. They did have a very good 7-year business proposal, but again, I'm not looking to hold this stock for 7 years. I was looking to hold it for about 3 to 6 months, and I just didn't see the potential growth in the next 3 to 6 months for this stock. The next part of my day is usually when I go into client calls, client check-ins, and client revisions and or making new plans for clients. Now, today I did not have any client check-ins, but I did have to make a new plan for my new client Aaron, and I do have to start a new plan for my new client Namdi that are both going to be starting next week. Now, what I like to do is every single plan I write is written from a blank piece of paper. I spend the first day and I write everything down to where I see it's fit based off of everything that they've told me, as well as all the things that are a necessity to get the results they want. The second day, I go back and I review everything, and then I really fine tune it to their body, their lifestyle, their needs, and I make sure that everything is good. On the third day, I redo all the macros and review everything right to their initial assessment. So I need to make sure that everything is 100%, it's good to go, everything is exactly where I want it, their initial assessment matches what I wrote to the best of my ability, so I can send off their diet and their training plan along with a brief description and then start to review it with them. Like I said, guys, I am taking more clients. This is what I do full fucking time because it brings me really the most joy. So www.themarkplumber.com. Just check out the options, but I do ask that you email me first because I'm very specific on who I take. I really need to see some drive, and I do want to speak to you before you actually sign up. So we're gonna finish this, and I'm probably gonna see you for meal number 2 in the day. Hey yo, so we have our second meal of the day, which we have 150 grams of white rice, 170 grams of extra lean ground beef, and 45 grams of shredded cheese just for some spice. Usually I like to eat this meal on the couch and I'll watch some YouTube. Right now I'm actually watching how Matt Como went about editing. All my friends like to send text messages individually, so it goes ding, 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 ding. I'm really trying to take this channel to the next level, so I've been watching a lot of things on like lighting, channel growth, engagement, click-through rate. But other than that, I love like Grant Cardone, I love Gary Vee. So if you haven't liked and subscribed, I mean, every like and subscription is going a long way right now. We've gained like 5,000 subscribers in like a month and a half, so thank you guys so much for subscribing. The goal is to hit 100,000 by May and 250,000 by the end of this year. So I hope you like my daily routine so far, and I'll see you on the next to-do list thing, I guess. Sure. Hey yo! Okay guys, so my heart is beating so fast, and I just kind of wanted to say this even though I've already kind of said it in other videos, and sorry for like no drone clips today or no cool transitions, but I just tried to film this outside and it is so windy and so cold that I like could not speak, and my drone wouldn't take off because it said it was too cold. Like the propeller, like the battery would just die instantly. So you put it up with my beautiful face today. This was the company that I worked for. Now I'll get into like a little bit of maybe my backstory, but I worked at like a receptionist, at a dentist, I worked at Starbucks, I worked at everywhere, and I just never felt fulfilled, but I always knew that I was gonna do great things, and I was working, and I would work my 9 to 5, and then I would go home and work 5 till like 2 a.m., like 4 or 5 nights a week, just grinding, just trying to set something up for myself. And I have to tell you guys, when you're 17, 18, 19, 20, all the way to 25, 26, you have nothing holding you back from doing what you want to do. I mean, even right now, if I were to fail completely, sure, they'll repossess my car, car, I'll probably be behind on rent, my credit will be bad, but I'll always still be able to get myself on my feet. And I know that most of you guys are in this age category, and I can't stress this enough that you really do have nothing to lose. And I do understand that some of you guys have mortgages now, and some of you guys even have kids. And yes, you do have something more to lose, so you will have to be a lot more strategic with your plan moving forward. But for you guys that don't really have much, you have nothing to lose but follow your dreams. Now, I can always go get another manager's job at a fitness shop. I can always go work at another supplement store. I could always go and apply at different reception jobs. But you know what I can't do? I cannot give this channel everything I have again. I will not be able to try to break the all-time world record ever again, because eventually, like I said in the past, my body will give out and I will not be able to do the things that I currently can do. So I'm leaving all my eggs in one basket, and even though I've set myself up with a good safety net, I know that I could possibly fail, but I'm gonna work 24 hours a day to make sure that I won't. So we're here to officially sign the termination papers to make this dream actually become a reality. So wish me luck. Whew! Alright guys, so we have our pre-workout meal, which is just rice and chicken. I'll do a full day of eating a little later in this week, but I basically got home from signing my termination papers and got right to work on tomorrow's video. Now, I'm trying to get to a 3-day-a-week posting schedule, and I'm actually filming a collab tomorrow with one of my best friends, Kristen. We're gonna be doing a video of like what guys are too scared to ask girls. I throw up a post on my Instagram asking for some questions, and we got some juicy questions, but I have 6 collabs set up so far, and I'm going hard in the paint on this shit, so I'm super stoked. But I'd just like to say one thing, that I ended terms with my old business very good. When I went in there, we spoke for 30 minutes, they wished me the best. They knew that this was my goal, this was my dreams, and I had to go after it. So my biggest recommendation is never burn bridges, never be rude, never be disrespectful, because you never know what's going to happen in your life or where someone could benefit you. Now, possibly that's a fitness company. I may be able to do some cross promotions in the future, so I wanted to keep that door open just in case there was ever a possibility for that. I'm actually just going to kind of chill out. I like to relax about an hour before the gym, let my food digest, let my mind get right. And then today we're actually just doing a quick circuit workout. And then, I mean, we start the second half of the day, which is just as busy as the first half. So, what can I say, guys? One day, all these hours, all this time is gonna pay off. I promise you. You just have to keep doing it every single day and come at it with a positive attitude. And that's all you can do, but it will pay off. I promise. Normally, I got my little pillowcase here, and we have been taking 10 milligrams of GW before every single workout. I've only been doing that for 3 days because prep kind of like virtually started 3 days ago. But I'm going to make another video on exactly how I'm targeting this prep for my drug use. Because everything is so much up in the air right now, I am taking a very mild approach to my cycle this year. And when things become more certain, I'm gonna go more aggressive. L-glutamine, amazing for intestinal health. A lot of you guys think glutamine is for muscle recovery. It is for muscle recovery, but glutamine will help you absorb more nutrients. It's gonna help your immune system. It's gonna help all those things, which in essence gets you more muscle recovery. And I don't have any essential amino acids right now, so we actually have the Allmax Amino Core, which is 8 grams of branched chain amino acids per scoop. And you actually have 4 grams of leucine, but we do 2 scoops, so we still get our 8 grams of leucine, which is the most anabolic branched chain amino acid. Forgot to put the water in the fridge, so it's probably piss warm, just the way that I like it. Let's go, and I'm gonna show you guys kind of my home workout circuit. You don't need that much equipment for what I've been doing. I'm just trying to get my heart rate up and just trying to stay as active as possible, so let's go. This is what we got for the circuit so far. So, first round, we're gonna be doing 3 rounds. We're gonna be doing 3 rounds of this. Now this is gonna be equivalent to like my back day, but obviously like I don't have that much equipment. I live in an apartment. We're just making do. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of high intensity skipping. Right after we do that, we're going to our bench we have a 50-pound dumbbell. We're gonna be doing rows on one side, rows on the other side. And then I kind of set up like a little squat rack here with a bar, and we're just gonna hang off the top of it here, and we're gonna do some pull-ups. Now we're gonna do 4 rounds of this. We're gonna basically do 1 round back to back to back, and then 30 seconds rest, and then back to back to back. My slip disc is absolutely killing me since I've gotten back to Ontario. My slip disc does better when I'm in the gym training, getting blood to the area. So just kind of sitting around all day, not being able to walk and move is actually like wrecking my body. So I'm really just trying to get up, I'm trying to get moving, I'm trying to burn the calories, and I'm just trying to stay in as good shape as I possibly can so that when the gyms open up, I can go in at 100% and start this prep. So just because we're in lockdown doesn't mean you can't be a shredded fucking cunt, mate. Oh, I forgot to set my timer. Hey, so that's round number 1. 30 seconds to a minute. Do it again. Finished 4 rounds of that first circuit. Now, next circuit, we are gonna be taking this band, hooking it around that dumbbell, laying on our stomach on this bench, and kind of simulating a lat pull down. Now, obviously, this isn't gonna do much, so you're really gonna have to close your eyes and work on like the mind to muscle connection. We're gonna grab the 2 25-pound plates, and we're just gonna do bent over rows. As you saw before, my rows were underhand. These ones, we're gonna do them to the side, because then our final drop set, we're gonna do with the bar, and we're gonna do overhand, but that's not until your 3rd circuit. So it's just 2 circuits here, and I'm basically gonna go back to back to back to back to back, no rest, until I literally have to rest. Take about a minute, and then I'm gonna do it again. Let's get it. Final superset, or circuit if you will. We're gonna be doing another 4 rounds of this, but this one, another double. We're doing the bar, we're doing overhand rows, and then we're going right into some Romanian deadlifts till failure. If you don't have like this much equipment, you can kind of make do with everything. Like if I didn't have these bars right now, if I didn't have these weights, like I only have 140 pounds of weight here. But if you just had 2 dumbbells, I mean, you could do double overhand up, you could do here, boom, there's another one, twist your hands in, boom, there's another one. Any beams that you have anywhere in your house or like a $20 pull-up bar, boom, you have double overhand, you have here, and you have here. I just did 6 exercises and probably it would cost you less than $40 to do, and 6 exercises back to back to back, high intensity, throw in some skipping, throw in some burpees. I mean, it's boring, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to say like, oh, this is so cool. No, this is lame as fuck and it's completely pointless. But if you have the drive to do it and you understand that summer's just around the corner and shit is about to open up, hopefully, fingers crossed, you don't want to be that guy coming out and being like, holy fuck, like I hate the way that I look. If you can start off here instead of here, you're gonna be that much better than everyone else. Show you exactly what I'm looking like. My gyno's showing a little bit. I mean, I have another video of explaining like how I'm gonna get gyno removed because I fucked up. Such is life, but I'll show you guys exactly what we're looking like. We got a long way to go, as you guys can see. Got some of my stomach fat, some really big obliques. We're gonna turn this up, guys, and like, I'm gonna be posting, I'm gonna try to post 3 times a week, and I'm gonna be giving you guys weekly updates, weekly tips, and I encourage you guys to join me on this journey. Whether your gym's open, whether your gym's closed, get on this daily routine, work hard, chase your dreams. This channel is gonna go over fitness. This channel is going over money. This channel is going over drugs. This channel is going over lifestyle, motivation, positivity. So I encourage you guys to think positive every single day and join me on this journey to getting fucking shredded this year. Because we're all gonna fucking make it. No matter where you are in the world, we're all gonna fucking do it. So I'm gonna do some core. I'm actually not gonna film this part. My back is acting up like no tomorrow, so I'm just gonna do 100 crunches, 100 leg raises. I'm gonna stretch a little bit, and then I'm gonna do 15 minutes of HIIT cardio on the bike, because I'm trying to do 45 minutes a day, because I'm not getting out and about moving. And it's all about just burning some calories and getting my body moving. And I'll see you guys for my post-workout meal. As you can see, I have crazy acne scars, but I'm very happy that I've been able to monitor my acne, and the soap that I helped create, I mean, everything has just been working really good. It's actually helped reduce a lot of my scars, and I'm just super stoked that I can get this out and hopefully help your guys' skin as well. And I do more frequent injections when I'm on cycle just to try to minimize acne, but I am still left with a ton of these scars, but I'm working on it. But I mean, scars makes you you. So we have 2 scoops of whey iso. I like to cook my post-workout meal fresh, so I'm gonna cook that up, and I will see you guys probably in 30 minutes. Woo! Let's go! It is 7 o'clock, and it is time to start the second half of my work day. Now, normally right now, I will do about 7 o'clock till about 1 a.m. I have gone later and I have stopped earlier. I mean, that's kind of the freedom of me being my own boss now. But I know that being my own boss, the harder that I work, the more that I will get. Like, I'm no longer working to make someone else rich, which has always been my dream. But it also gets rid of the safety net, because if you don't get the results that you want, then you don't eat. So I mean, there's a level of fear, and there's a level of confidence, there's a level of fun with the level of risk, and it just, you know what's going to be best for you. And there's nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 secure job if that brings you the most happiness, and there's nothing wrong with risking it all if that brings you the most happiness. Because whatever you do, you have to learn to find happiness through the activity. because yeah, you'll be happy when you hit your target, and then you'll just set a new target. So you can't be happy once every year. You got to be happy every single day. So we got some rice, some chicken, and actually threw in 1 tablespoon of peanut butter just for some extra flavor. Right now, I'm going to go through my website. I'm going to answer all the customer emails that I got throughout the day and start printing all the packing slips for the order. Fridays, I get my shipment of all the orders. It's actually a 45-minute drive from here. So if you guys are still with me, thank you so much. If you haven't hit that subscribe button or hit that like button, it makes the world of difference to this channel. And it means the world to me that you guys appreciate and value what I say. And I hope that you guys can take this and apply it to your life and help grow and help learn. And if you guys are stuck on anything and you have quick questions, do not feel bad about DMing me on Instagram a quick question. I mean, I can't sit there and write novels back because that is what I get paid to do, and I do have in-person coaching. But if you have a quick yes or no or is this okay question, shoot it off, guys. Shoot it off to me. Shoot it off to all your influencers that you like, because it just takes one response, and so far I've been able to get back to almost every single person. So thank you guys again so much for the support, and I'll see you when I'm packing up some more. Hey yo guys, so I'm just finishing up printing out all the orders. Now there is only 10 packages ready to go. I still have about 30 more to go, but because of the China ban, I was supposed to get an order of 40 pills of 20 milligrams, but then they decided to do 50 pills of 12.5 milligrams because it was more cost effective, and with the limited materials, it just made more sense. So now I have to email every single person and say, it is $7 cheaper, and I'm going to give you a discount code for the website. I'm so sorry. Would you still like to proceed with your order? Now, you just have to roll with the punches, and especially given this market, I mean, it's very hard to project what's going to happen. Normally, I don't do pre-orders for this reason, but because supplies were so limited and people were like, I want one, and I knew that I could still get it, you had to do what you had to do to keep this business alive. So if you did order, thank you so much, and please expect my email any second to see how you'd like to proceed with it. Now, in the package, it comes in a blank white envelope, and I do include 2 documents. One statement that basically says the USDA Importation Law 1105 guideline is followed, and it says this material will be exclusively used for research purposes. Now, you guys know, obviously, you cannot take SARMs, and this channel is for educational purposes as well as research purposes. So I include all the documentation saying that anything that any SARM that is bought from themarkplumber.com, they do agree to use it only for research purposes, and they do agree to those terms and conditions, and we haven't had any issues. Everything's been going very well, and I'm so glad that you guys like the product, you support the product. We have a 135% increase in return customers, so I'm glad that you guys like these for research, and I will continue to provide the highest quality possible, and I take them myself in my prep, which you'll also see in the video coming up explaining my exact cycle right now. It is about 10:30 now, so I'm about to go make my last meal of the day and then hop on my cell phone. And for the next 2 to 3 hours, all I'm going to be doing is social media marketing. I'm going to be trying to get in touch with influencers around Ottawa that have my relative growth range, maybe a little bit bigger, seeing if we can cross-promote, cross-collaborate in any way, as well as comment and spread some positivity, spread some joy. And I try to do that every other night, as well as answer all the DMs that you guys send me, so I could try to get you guys a little bit of help. Like I said, as long as it's not too crazy of a question, I usually will answer them. So thank you guys so much for watching my kind of day in the life and my daily routine. I recommend every single one of you guys, if you want to go after it, I'll back you up. I hope someone backs you up. We're going to build a family of positive people. We're all going to be there for each other, and I can't wait to just keep this growing and growing and growing. So if you're still watching this, thank you so much. I mean, if you haven't hit that subscribe button or that like button, actually fuck it. Like, thank you so much for watching my videos and taking what I say and finding value out of it. I really hope that it can help your life, because that's what this channel's about. So thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.